She's back. Sorry for the hat. I haven't actually laid down the wig today. Couldn't be asked. Had to just jump out and get Milo a good old groom. Do you want to see what it looks like? He looks like cute. Milo, come here. Quick, come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Quick, quick, quick. Look, he's so cute. Careful. He's so cute. He smells incredible. Honestly, when they come back from the groomers, the smell. Literally. But yeah, okay, so what's been going on? A few things actually. So, I actually midlife crisis. What's this on my cheek? See it there? Sorry. Midlife crisis, a little bit of a midlife crisis. But I decided to go and do something for myself and try something new out. And I went to an audition for Kingdom. I think I've got the pamphlet here somewhere. Hold on. Let me get it. Here it is. Kingdom. Ashley Walters Drama School. And I went for the audition. And oh my goodness, the audition, like the process was so comfortable. I have to say that because I've been to auditions for other stuff like in the past, like when I was younger, and I remember feeling super stressed out, having to learn something off the script and blah blah, and there was like a lot of pressure in that scenario. But for this one, honestly, I thought it was fantastically right. I thought they were so transparent, and this isn't me trying to plug in the school, right? But the process as a whole, so transparent as to what you're gonna get, like why they're doing it, you know, how the school was built, why it was built, like the background, the history, etc. Like you meet the principal of the school, and like what his vision was for it, and you kind of understand a little bit more about kind of its background, if you like, and its inception. And then moving forward to the audition itself, oh my gosh, like you first go in and you get your name, and you go in and you do like a little mugshot with your name, which I'm terrible at mugshots because I have to smile in photos, so I can't do I just look like like a deer in headlights. I'm like, they're like, no, relax your eyebrows, and I'm like, and then it's just a weird thing, so I have to smile. And then she was like, right, and now just close your mouth. I was like, so I don't know what the picture looks like, but I hope not too bad. Anyway, take this picture, and then you sit down, and like everyone kind of comes in, and you fill up the room with seats. And then the principal of the school comes in, speaks to us all, kind of, like I said, gives us the down low, and then from there explains what the workshop's all about, so, and what we're going to do for the audition. So the best thing that they did was, first of all, loosening us up. So there's like a bit of a warm-up to begin with, where you're kind of just walking around, filling up the space, and then you have to build on these emotions that you're feeling, whether it be a happy one or a sad one, all the way up until like its maximum as you're walking around. And then I think the funniest thing was then you have to randomly find someone after, like, he does like a countdown from 10, and then whoever's in front of you, you have to greet them as if they're like a long lost friend. And I kid you not, I wish I remembered this guy's name. I want to say his name was Munya, but I can't remember. But literally I ran up to him and just jumped, like this is a complete stranger, jumped on him, and he's like swinging me around, and I'm just like, I missed you. So I was like, I did all that, you know, that kind of thing that you do with your friends if you saw them anyway. But he was like, I feel like I know you. I was like, me too. So that was really cool because it breaks the ice completely between everybody. And then the other thing that I really liked about the audition is that they give you like a script. Like once they do like a few different other exercises, they then give you like a bit of a script. But the script, they don't expect you to learn it, because I think that adds more pressure. So what they say is that you're going to use it, you're going to read off of it basically. You're going to perform it, but you're going to have the piece of paper there and you can read it as you're performing. And that's what's encouraged. So it's like, okay, cool. So you don't get any brownie points for just learning off your lines. So, because again, I got a really big bit of text and I thought to myself, there's no way I'm going to remember this. Like, not only that, you know when you're panicking. I wasn't panicking, but you're thinking like, you know, you want to put on a good show. So then I'm looking at this big wad of writing and I'm like, this is going to make me, like, I'm going to be more worried about what I'm reading than actually me performing. So, sorry, my phone's ringing. So anyway, what do you call it? I started to like read it or whatever, and then you get kind of put into groups for the actual performance. I was in a group of 3, and I had, like I said, I had the biggest bit of writing, but it was really good. Like the girls that I was doing my audition with, they were fantastic girls, really lovely, and we kind of just like, we felt like friends, like that we've been long lost friends for a long time. So it was really great, felt very, very comfortable. And then after that, you go to the performance, right? And we all do the performance in front of each other. Now, one thing that the principal tells you is that he doesn't want anyone laughing, even if it's funny. and no one clapping. So you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, like I'm not going to know whether or not I've done good or bad. And I love this because it doesn't mess with your psyche, because say for instance you had a group beforehand and they did absolutely fantastic and everyone's like round of applause, standing ovation, and then when it comes to yours and everyone's just like, do you know what I mean? You would feel like you hadn't done great. So, and again, as part of that, he also gives you pointers and directions to see if you can change it, and like he gives you a bit of a backstory maybe and says, right, think about this, think about that, and then he goes, right, try it, run it again, and you run it a second time, and then he kind of works with you a little bit there in the spot. So I absolutely loved the actual process. Like it didn't feel heavy, it didn't feel like you had like eyes on you 24/7 and you felt uncomfortable. Like I said, the whole thing just made you feel super at ease. And he did a whole bunch of breathing exercises as well. I forgot that at the very beginning as well, which again really just loosens you up and just makes you feel like, yeah, like I can do this, let's go. So yeah, and then afterwards, when it comes to like the tuition fees and stuff like that, they had like a whole breakdown, because it's a year course that you're basically going for, and they give you like a complete breakdown of kind of how much it's going to be, and they give you every opportunity, like every way, should I say, of paying it. So they really do try to make sure that this is accessible for everybody, and I absolutely love that about the school, because it's like for those between a certain ages that come from certain backgrounds, I think the course is free, or there's like a pot of money that they can put towards it or sponsor you, and then for those that, you know, it sits outside of that, they're still doing everything they possibly can to make sure that it works out either in your best interest in terms of price, giving you early bird discounts for payoffs, or that you can spread out the payments as much as possible so that you can make it affordable for yourself. So I freaking loved it. Like I just thought, you know, when people go above and beyond to just try and make something very accessible for people, and you can just tell, and the transparency is there from the beginning. Like I loved that. So anyway, I kind of left not thinking anything of it. I thought, you know what, like whatever happens. Like I said, we're going to try something new. And yesterday I got a call, because they said it's going to be like, they're going to start doing calls from the Tuesday. So this was on Sunday. So like 2 days later, they're going to start then, but it could take up to 2 weeks to hear back, because there's quite a few of us in the class. So I really wasn't expecting to hear back. Like I wasn't expecting to hear anything back. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to hear like well done for trying. This isn't for you, you know, them kind of conversations. So I got a call from the principal Nags, and he was like, at first he was like, hi, like, is this a great time to talk? And I'm like, yeah. Like at this point I'm like, just rip the band-aid off, babe, just rip it off, tell me what it is. And he was just like, yeah, like we'd be really like, you know, open to offering you a position here at the drama school. And I was like, what? I was like, there's no way. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. He was like, I think you're like really open, and you know, we'd love to see you kind of, you know, come here and study with us. So I was just like, okay, this is happening. So it's like 1 day a week on a Sunday. And it wasn't that I sat there and thought to myself, I want to be an actress. Like, that wasn't necessarily it. I think for me, it's building up my confidence. It's being able to be in front of a camera, and being able to articulate myself in a certain way. And like just having that confidence overall, like just like improving on that. And then I think also just to see where it could take me. I think one thing when I look back at the things that I enjoyed doing as a kid, like performance was one of them. Like I absolutely loved being part of the plays and all the rest of it. I never had like a main part, but I just loved being a part of something, right? You meet so many people, there's like a family bond that's created. Like I absolutely loved all of that. So again, I just thought to myself, I'm an adult now, and I've done everything that's expected of me, so let me do something that I want to do for fun. And again, if I get in, great, and if not, then it just wasn't for me, and at least I could say I tried, live with no regrets, all of that. So yeah, we've done it, we've got in. So I start in April. I'll let you know how it goes, and as and when it happens. Apparently there's like homework and bits like that after like each class. I think you get like a report as well, like a termly report or something, and then there's like a showcase at the end, which I'm like, oh, do I invite people or do I just say I did it? You know, I don't even know whether to tell people I'm doing it, you know. But yeah, I haven't even told my parents, so yeah, I'm just gonna start going and just see what happens and see if I enjoy myself. So yeah, no, I love the idea of it. And again, you know, I think the school itself gives you like, I guess, more access to industry folk. They don't promise you anything, and I absolutely love the fact that they state that from the beginning. There's no promises here. It's just very much like, look, this is what we do. And you can learn from the best type thing, and get really good advice and learn techniques and all the rest of it. And again, after that, it's kind of down to you. But I think the very end showcase thing, I think they do have people from the industry come and view some of the monologues. And again, you know, if you then get something out of that, great. And if not, then you had an amazing year and you've learned so much about yourself, confidence, building up skills. So I just don't think it's a loss in, like, regardless of the situation or the outcome. And even just meeting people. You know me, guys. I love meeting people. So yeah, that's it really. So that was that, and you know me, 8-minute videos, which is now 10 something. But yeah, thought I'd just share that little experience, and I've got so much more to say, so I'm gonna do another one in just a sec. So stay tuned. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye. I got no worries.